Hi, welcome back to Alex React. The Eurovision series continues. This time we're traveling to Ukraine. The band is called Ziferblat. I couldn't find what the word means to begin with. And the song is Bird of Prey, but I think it means Bird of Prayer, sort of a play on words with pray with an E and pray with an A. I read the lyrics, clear what it's about, but now let's actually hear the performance itself. Oh, it's so beautiful. Her voice is gorgeous. Okay, before we continue, first, that was a bit of a surprise after that beautiful female voice, that melody that started the song, and then it's suddenly the rock hit in there somewhere. Um, Looking at the stage, this is very reminiscent of Children of Flowers or hippies, sometime in the 60s and 70s, like the way they're dressed, the actual meadow with flowers around them, and the fact that they have this kind of setup of the 70s rock band with female background vocals and the color coding or color coordination in terms of dress up and the full-on rock band. I like that surprise that just jumps in at you after that female voice. Let's continue. I'll just take it a little back. And I call you fly, but I'm begging you, please just leave. Share my heart with someone who cares of me and my little bird of prey. And she's the background vocal. Vrati se domu, return home. Sorry, I didn't expect him to go into that voice that she has, which is so beautiful. I think her voice is the most beautiful thing about the song. Um, the song is, I think, about freedom and loved ones away from home. Bird being a symbol of freedom and knowing that families get separated during wars. Um, it's as if he's sending a bird of love or prayer to his loved ones, begging the bird to get them to come home. or maybe just get a message over to them, give them go to those who care about my heart. Um, so in terms of the message, I hear the message the most clearly when I'm listening to the female voice, to this lady here, whose name I don't know. I'm sorry. I wish I did. I don't see her as a background vocal. To me, she's like the lead vocal. His voice is great. I'm not saying anything wrong with his voice. It's great. But she touches me. She sounds like a beautiful bird.
Like a bird. Where do you go? I'm begging you, please just leave. Share my heart with someone who flies. But I'm begging you, please just leave. Share my heart with someone who cares.
Who cares for me and my little bird? Oh God, her voice. I have to go back just for a second. The comment now, okay, the topic is almost the same in a way, or at least the reason for the topic is the same as the Greek asteromata. But the sentiment is completely different. Asteromata, in terms of the way she sang it and the lyrics, made me cry. This sounds like a message of hope rather than grief and future hope. This is more like a feeling of freedom and hope in the now, in the present. So it's not affecting me in terms of tearing up. Although I also know that feeling of being separated from your family firsthand, um, due to forcible circumstances. I'm well aware of that feeling, but it didn't do that. It didn't hit me that way. Um, I guess maybe the reason it didn't do that is the melody, his singing and that rock sound that's usually like more affirmative in a sense that you mean what you say and this is going to work out. And another thing is that it kind of put me, the English also put me in a place. I mean, half of the song is in Ukrainian, I suppose, and the other half is in English. And it put me in a place where I felt I was in the 70s or 60s when the hippies are protesting wars and so on, as if it's from a different time. It doesn't connect me to the current situation, current year even. It sort of sends me off into past, the way they're dressed, the way the stage is set up, the way the performance is done, the live drums and the live guitar, which I believe are live here, very much so, because I hear that sound of not produced drums. Um, I think all of that just sent me off into a different time. Um, I think it's an excellent composition. I think it's very interesting because of this contrast between this beautiful female voice and this rock sound of the lead singer. Um, I think the stage looks great and the color coordination of the flowers and their clothing, all of that is great. The only thing I don't like in terms of clothing is this weird blue thing on his shirt. I don't know where that came from. It looks a little weird. But other than that, everything else looks great. Um, I don't know. I so far I've heard three, four, five songs. Some of these I haven't published yet. But this one is close to the top. Uh, I'll comment later, but I'll say this much. Definitely good luck to Ukraine. You have an entry that is musically, most of all musically speaking, a very, very good entry.